This is a correction for a foundation wall inspection for 21-110563. Corrections noted on owner stamped approved copy of plan were firstly the number 4 call out for an intermediate bar in 2-foot foundation wall. We weren't sure the clarity being 12 inches on center, but we did add that second bar to ensure we were correct according to plan. Second issue being we want the number 4 rebar to carry in the top portion of the strap. If I'm interpreting what was asked of me correctly, we were able to elevate the steel with the intermediate bar to catch on the bottom portion of strap as well as the top portion. We'll show that in the physical. Lastly, the pier pads with the 4 bars each way, you wanted to see elevations show proper depth and clearance, so we'll show that as well. We'll head out there now. And we're looking at front of garage. We'll start with the left side first and show that second bar, intermediate bar catching well within the strap, as well as the left side garage wing shear panel, which is connecting nicely. Hopefully that's what we're shooting for and looking for. Second bar added throughout garage. We will come around to right side of house, get the scope of wall. We'll show our 2 bars in the wall.
3 foot.
Yeah, we have a 3-foot lap spacing there for that top bar. We did just raise the original bar and add the second bar to midpoint. Here's a couple more laps to show you on the bottom bar down in the intermediate. That one right there too. There's 2 foot right there.
Yeah.
And then we got one right here as well for the intermediate bar.
2.
Just showing proper lap spacing. We show the second bar in the back of the garage as well. I'll hop on the inside here. More of the same 2-foot bar. Let's show the 12-inch clearance on the top bar there. We're still well within the 12 and the 2-foot wall, no problem. 12 inches right there. And then obviously we have some external crawl spacing, so we got proper clearance and distance away with multiple bars to the buck. Same thing on the other side. We show here we're also within 12 inches of grade. The top bar and intermediate throughout. It's a nice little deer. And then coming around the corner, more of the same. You got a 2-foot lap there. Heading down that back wall. We'll show the 2 bars of steel as well. Again, we'll show within 12 inches of grade. Got a lap there. We can show our always sticking to over 2 foot with the inch away on the tie. 2 bars with the proper spacing going into the 4 foot, which was already shown. Then the next most important and time consuming was the elevating the pads with Adobe's. We set up strings. We can verify for you. It's 12-2 from outside to outside on both, 6 foot on the spacing. We could start by showing Step back for scope, and then you are 6 foot for the spacing. We could carry through to the next one just to give you depth and idea, which can be difficult, but we understand you want to see everything. There's your 6 foot, so on and so forth. We can show you every one if you'd like, but we're looking the same boat, 6 foot. 6 foot. And then obviously your bar to the end. We'll also see if you can hook on the wall out there. That's fine. And from inside of wall, we'll minus the 8 inches, which will put us at 11'6". You can see we're pulling from the inside, pulled tight. Our strings were set up to 11'6", as you can see there. And that'll show you proper. We are ensuring proper spacing and distance, correct measurements as well. We could pull from over there. We'll show you the other side where our string's set up to 11'6" from the inside, which is just easier to pull for us, and which 11'6" would put you at 12'2". Then we can show you spacing down this last row of pier pads. Yeah, just kind of float it. So we'll show distance, spacing, 6 foot. Distance, spacing, 6 foot. 6 foot. And the final one being 6 foot as well. We'll grab from the inside to just show that we're pulling even distance. Again, will be 11'6", which is where our strings are set up, and strings will ensure accuracy will be in place at time of pour. Lastly, we could show our distance on spacing and match. You can see here there's a little bit of puddling, but distance is clear and proper. Here's a good one. We'll show our 8-inch depth. We used a 24-inch pier pad. We got our depth, and then you can see our mat of steel is 3 inches of that. And we'll just kind of give you a follow through to each one. Let's step back so you can see where I'm going, and then show you. Step back, kind of show you an idea, and then zoom in. And then lastly, there. Then we can carry around to our last row of pads, show you completed the distance with the Adobe blocks, which is a very good idea. Three inches on an 8-inch pad. 3 inches. 3 inches. Getting the scope. We're running down to the last one. 3 inches there. And 3 inches there. The only thing we have left, we have to show each of those straps there in the front that we didn't get to show you yet. Same scenario, added the second bar. Carrying through, and then you can see over there the second bar was able to extend tall enough. Give me a second, let me climb over this thing. Also stepping outside to show pier pad, obviously we're within the good distance. Yeah, you're fine. I won't drag you out in this mud hole. Second bar catching steel, covering the top portion of the strap. You kind of see the same thing there. We did go over the vent, and we were able to carry an 1.5 inches over, 1.5 inches under for a proper spacing. There's a good show of distance and spacing. Forgive me, I'm crawling through the mud. Second bar of steel installed and catching strap, and same with there in the last corner. Hope that covers everything needed for corrections. Thank you.